This is what victory feels like. Yeah!
Elon Musk's rise started with $500 and a video game he wrote at 12 years old. Most of us at that age were negotiating for a later bedtime. The game was called Blastar. He taught himself to code to build it, and a stranger paid him actual money for the code. Hold on to that number, because $500 in a bedroom in Pretoria is where the climb begins. And the boy earning it had nothing else going for him. He was being trolled badly enough to end up in hospital. His parents had split when he was around 10, and he was living in a house he did not want to be in. 27 years later, he would sell his first company for $307 million. A few years after that, he would pour nearly everything he owned into a rocket business and a car business at the same time, and come within a single launch of losing the lot. And on one day in June 2026, he became the first person in human history to be worth negative $16 trillion. So this is the rise, every step of it, from $500 to $1 trillion. Elon Musk literally went from a random South African kid to the wealthiest person on Earth. Elon grew up in Pretoria, South Africa, in a middle-class family. His dad, Errol, was an engineer. His mom, May, was a model and dietitian. His parents divorced when he was young. Elon actually lived with his dad for a while. Elon has publicly said his dad was a bad human being in past interviews. Absolutely brutal quote about your own father. Meanwhile, Elon was reading encyclopedias for fun as a kid. He taught himself programming at age 10. He sold his first video game, called Blastar, for $500 at age 12. That's honestly wild for a preteen. Then he left South Africa for Canada at age 17 to avoid mandatory military service. He worked odd jobs, absolutely nothing glamorous. Then he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he studied physics and economics. Elon Musk's first business was honestly just a web directory called Zip2. It was 1995 in Silicon Valley. Elon and his brother Kimball Musk pooled together $28,000 to start the company. Their whole goal was to help small businesses get onto the internet. That's honestly boring, but it was exactly the right business at exactly the right time. Then, Compaq bought Zip2 in 1999 for $307 million. Elon personally received $22 million from the sale. That was his first massive payout. Then he immediately invested $12 million of that money into starting an online payment company called X.com, which then merged with Peter Thiel's company, Confinity, which became PayPal. Then eBay bought PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion. Elon walked away with $175 million from that sale. He was honestly one of the youngest self-made 100 millionaires in Silicon Valley history at that point, and he was still only 30 years old. Meanwhile, most people that age are just getting started with career development. He genuinely could have retired forever right there. Instead, he decided to bet everything on 3 massive companies. Elon Musk started SpaceX in 2002 because he was honestly obsessed with getting humans to Mars. That's genuinely wild. He wanted to send a greenhouse to Mars to prove that plants could grow there. Then he realized rocket launches were massively overpriced. So instead of buying Russian rockets, he decided to just build his own. That's peak Elon energy. He founded SpaceX in May 2002 in El Segundo, California. He invested $100 million of his own money. His engineers thought he was insane, because honestly, building rockets is extremely difficult. Then, SpaceX had 3 consecutive rocket failures between 2006 and 2008. Elon was genuinely running out of money. Then, the 4th Falcon 1 launch on September 28, 2008, finally succeeded. Then, NASA gave SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. That saved the company again. Now, SpaceX has literally reusable rockets. It launches astronauts to the International Space Station. Elon Musk bet honestly everything on Tesla when nobody believed in electric cars. That's genuinely the biggest financial risk of his entire career. He joined Tesla as an early investor and chairman in 2004. He invested $6.5 million for control. Then he became CEO in 2008. Elon poured his last $40 million from the PayPal sale into Tesla. He was genuinely broke at that point. Then Tesla made it through the crisis. Then the Model S launched in 2012. Then Tesla went genuinely mainstream. Then the Model 3 launched in 2017. That's when Tesla became a household name. Now Tesla is worth over $800 billion. It's genuinely one of the most valuable car companies in the world. It's produced millions of electric vehicles. It's transformed the entire automotive industry. Every major car company now makes electric vehicles because of Tesla. Elon single-handedly forced the entire industry to move faster on sustainable transportation. Whether people love him or hate him, his impact on transportation is absolutely undeniable. Genuinely one of the most significant technological pivots in modern history. Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion in October 2022 and honestly changed the entire social media landscape forever. That was a wild move. He offered to buy Twitter at $54.20 per share. Then he tried to back out of the deal. Then Twitter sued him. Then he had to complete the purchase in October 2022. Then he immediately rebranded the platform to X in July 2023. Then he fired approximately 80% of the workforce. Then he restored suspended accounts, including President Donald Trump. Then he introduced paid verification. Then he transformed the platform's entire policy structure. Twitter is honestly a completely different platform than it was. The value of the platform has dropped significantly. Multiple estimates suggest X is now worth around $10 billion. Which means Elon has essentially lost around $34 billion on paper. Elon views X as a genuine investment in the future of free speech. He's launched Grok AI. He's building a super app model. Whether it works long-term is honestly still uncertain, but Elon is committed to making it work. Elon Musk has 14 kids with multiple partners. His first wife was author Justine Wilson. They had 6 kids together. They had twins Vivian and Griffin. Then triplets Kai, Damien, and Saxon. Then Elon and Justine divorced in 2008. Then he married actress Tallulah Riley twice. First from 2010 to 2012. Then from 2013 to 2016. No kids together. Then he dated musician Grimes from 2018 to 2022. They had 3 kids together. Elon had twins in November 2021 with executive Shervon Zeles at Neuralink. Then he had another baby with Shervon in early 2024. Then he had another child with Ashley St. Clair in September 2024. Elon has honestly become the modern equivalent of a Renaissance patriarch. He's committed to what he calls underpopulation crisis, wild personal choices,